Hi everyone, welcome back to Empowerment Network. This evening, Collins and myself, we are very excited as we jump into the second series of our new thing, a sneak peek into the new phase. We know that Mr. Mufara is very busy. We're just trying to be nosy and we try to guess, we try to suspect, we try to maybe forecast whatever is happening there and what's going to happen in future. And the topic for today is very interesting and exciting too, which says the future of business is online, it's global, and it's automated. And what about that? Mr. Mufare has all the tools to get you right there. So, Collins, welcome and thanks for joining again.
Thank you, Comfort. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's a great topic, and I'm just glad to be here today. Thank you,
Indeed.
Comfort.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so you are the person here. You just have to be telling us because these are terms that somebody needs to explain for the perspective of expertise before some of us start saying a thing. So, what does it mean? These three words: the business or the future of business is online, it's global, and it's automated. And not only that, somebody is already taking care of it. Our own CEO, Mr. Mufara.
Yes, Comfort. The topic, when I saw this topic today, I was like really thinking. I started reflecting deep. What does it mean for you to have a business online, to have a presence, an online presence? What does it mean to be global? And what does it mean for the tools, all the tools and services to be automated? So I try to look at it and I split it up. And we are talking about Mr. Ash Mufara, the CEO, has it all. Everything is there because
Mm-hmm.
he has looked at it and said, you know what, we need to do something. Now let's look at online. We know nowadays most company want to have online presence. It doesn't matter if you are a small size company, it doesn't matter if you're a medium size, it doesn't matter if you're a large corporation or enterprise. They want to have that online presence. And to have online presence, what you need to do, you need to have the tools and services that will help you to have the online presence. Now, if you look at the way traditional business were, most of the high street shops, they were all in maybe certain areas. How many times do you travel, come from Manchester to London to go and shop? You say, it costs me a lot of money. I cannot do that. How often do you travel? Say, okay, I want to travel out of the country to go to Germany to shop. You say, you know what? It costs me a lot of money. Maybe you want a pair of shoes or a pair of trousers. You say, no, let me try, buy a ticket, fly all the way or drive all the way. It is too much. And we're looking about the busy nature of lives now, the way people are busy working 24/7. Because if you don't have enough money, you don't work too much, 8 hours, 9 hours, some people even work 12-hour shift. They don't even have time to go to shop. When they come back, they are tired. The only thing they can do is go online, look for what they can look for, and then buy it. Some people even buy their groceries online. A lot of people, they don't even go to shop again. So now most of those traditional business, they look at it and say, what do consumer really want? We are not seeing people again in our shop. So where are they going? They started investigating, started making research. Wow, it means someone is sucking some of these customers because now people can sit at the comfort of their own home and do whatever they want to do. That is only shopping. What about remote working? Most companies people feel like I need to sit again. I don't need to travel to work because companies look at it and say, you know what? It is convenient for us to allow our employee to have that flexibility by giving them time off so they can work from home. They can take care of their children, take care of their family whilst they work instead of traveling maybe 2.5 hours, come back again. So we say, all right, let's be flexible a little bit. Let's give you 2 days in the office or 1 day in the office or 1 month in the office and the rest you work remotely. So you need a remote tools and services for you to do that. And Mr. Ash Mufara is coming with this. So he is looking at the market, customer side of it, and industry side of it, the industrial part of it, the company who are using these tools and services. Do we need to make it to ease their business? Because this business need all of this business climate need all of these tools and services to enhance their own business so they can provide services not only for their customers, but for their employees. That flexible life, that flexibility, So we talk about remote. That's why we have cloud-based tool to enhance your business, and we have communication tools as well, where you can sit and recruit people somewhere. Do we really have that in this company Ms. Ashfar is building? Yes, of course. Cloud-based tool will be there to aid companies, and also communication tools will be there to aid also companies based on their recruitment, where they can sit and recruit, worldwide. Do you think we'll have a product that will serve like e-commerce products, certain things, or marketplace? Yes, of course, because people are shopping online. So these are the type of things Mr. Ash Mofara is thinking. How do we provide it? We are not coming to kill. He is not coming to kill other businesses, but he's coming to support them, to say, okay, I can help you with these tools and services so you can improve your life, you can improve your employee life, and you can improve also your customers, the customers that are coming. They can have good customer experience. That is the thing. And then the online presence also help for decision making. Say, all right, I can give you tools and services for you to know where your customers are coming. So you can strategize your business. You can say, all right, if I have this tool, why should I waste my time trying to go into areas where I think like I will not have that greater benefit, be it customers wise, be it employees wise. Maybe there is a tool, analytic tool, that can help you, for you to look at the data, analyze the data, and say, okay, now I need to re-strategize my business. Mr. Ash Mofara has this all in mind, and it is there where it will support businesses. Now we have looked at that online presence. We need it. So all of these things, that are tools and services that can help online. Now, why do we need to move globally? Why not in our local area? Globally now, it's about market. I call it market without borders. Market without borders. You can sit and say, you know what, I want to shop somewhere. Do I have the facilities to shop somewhere? Yes, there are tools and services that can help you to shop somewhere. Marketplace. That's market without borders. You shop, quietly and nicely without any hassle. And then I look at global talent. Market without borders means marketplace you can shop. And then what about global talent? When company can sit and recruit the best of the best employee by going to that search tool and say, I want to get someone who can be my manager of this business. You go through that process, you see hundreds and hundreds of them popping up, and you can just pick phone and call them using that communication tool for interview process. That is about talent gathering across the globe, where you can build a cross-functional team across the globe, put them in one place. They are working from the comfort of their home using these tools and services. That is the global market we're talking about. You want to go global because you want to get the best talent. You are going global because you want to get a proper market share. That is it. Why do we need automation?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're talking about looking at automation. Now you need to automate this process so that people can come in and participate. Thank God for AI, where AI can give us total data analytics. We can analyze our data using machine learning and stuff. And there are other ones they call LLM, which is large, they call it, it's a large language model of artificial intelligence. It analyzes data, it gives you a precise prediction of everything you are doing, and this help for companies. So companies can use to re-strategize and look at stuff and say, you know what, when we have big data like this, what do? We use this big data model of artificial intelligence to analyze stuff. All of this thing is about automation and automation, giving a seamless platform where people can use and participate. Mr. Ash Mofara is building all of this, and it is driven by all of the stuff I've just spoke about, comfort. So I'll leave it there for now.
I know, you were talking and so much is coming to my mind. I was just nodding because I can really see, when you made an expression like a market without borders, I quickly agreed with you and something came to mind. I was reading an article online some time ago when this young lady left from the United Kingdom and relocated back to Africa, precisely to Ghana. She really loves it back home. She was born and bred here, I think. She had 3 children and decided to go back home. I think it was during or immediately after COVID. She loves it so perfectly well back home in Africa, but one thing is missing. and how the article described her that she was an online shopping queen. She's an Amazon queen. But back home, that is lacking, you know. So when you talk about market without borders and stuff like that, it makes a lot of sense, you know, because with digital transformation and what Mr. Mufare has in his ecosystem, if I understand you well, Collins,
Mhm.
I
Yep.
think that global reach is no longer optional. You don't
Mhm.
have a choice whether or not you should put your things before in front of the eyes of the entire world. Now let
Yep.
me take it down to earth. I come from Africa. I'm not being selfish, but I'm using what I know best. Go just tap on YouTube or Google or any social media platform about shea butter. The best shea butter, some of it comes from my continent, Africa. People cherish it, people use it, people value it. We who have it, we don't even know the use. Unfortunately, we don't use it as much as people who from other countries, right? So if somebody knows that the shea butter is grown in Ghana and manufactured there and stuff like that, anybody will pay any amount of money to get it posted ever to any other part of the world because they want to get that natural, real shea butter and distribute it in the other part of the world where it is not there. So, what would you do? Where would you go from here if you are sitting there with your shea butter and everything, and then the other person is either in Australia or in America or Canada, and they want it? They will pay any cost to bring it over because they know what it means having that real natural shea butter produced with nothing added to it, right? I think these are things I'm just taking it down to earth so that even my people will understand and anybody else will understand. You know, that is how simple this whole thing like. And automation, from every understanding, is the new standard, you know, because it saves time. I've learned this a lot from you guys,
Yep.
colleagues. I've learned that automation in the first place, it saves time because it avoids that repetitive small jobs, and
Errors
so
and stuff.
it reduces even costs because you just tap and the whole thing goes out there, right? It increases even efficiency because this guy called artificial intelligence, he doesn't have blood running in his veins, and so he doesn't get tired until something happens. So it increases efficiency inside. I think the rate of mistakes would be reduced. That is my understanding. It could be
Yes.
otherwise, you know. But then why we are making a whole noise about it, this thing is because Ash does not only know it from one perspective. Collins, I wanted us to discuss this again because when you talk about Ash having it all in one place, he has the tools and stuff. So are we looking up to him? We are just, it's a sneak peek. We are guessing, we are nosy, we are trying to peek into his pocket to guess what's happening. Do you think somehow at some point we'll also have something like a marketplace, or do we only boast of customers who come to buy what we have, or do we boast about tools? We have tools, we have services, we have business, and we have the marketplace. Do we have all of these, or we have particular things to like to complement what is already happening out there? I'm not sure if I'm making sense,
Yeah,
but
you make, yes, you are right, Comfort. You know, the company Ash is building is a software, it's a global software development company driven by artificial intelligence, which is the live blood now, artificial intelligence. And remember, he told us, he said, if it is needed, we will make it. Whatever tool is in demand, tools and services. And when we talk about tools, we're talking about software solutions. It can be marketplace. If I see the need of having a marketplace, you know, where it will serve the purpose of the consumers, those who need it, the company will build it, put it in the global market. If I see that, all right, we need educational platform is something that we really need. People want to be educated, but they don't want to travel from east to west to study. Do we have a platform like that where they can just go study and have certificate? I said, wow, we can do this because it is of high demand. What will happen? Ash will build it because this is software. Their job is only to build and build and build and build if it is needed. Because remember, building too costs money. It costs time. You are paying engineers sitting there building. They are all on monthly salary. Why should I build something that will not even sell? Or build something that is of no use? Ash will look at the demand and look at the need. Do we really need it? Do the world really need it? If you say, wow, the world really need it, Ash will go in and say, let's take this as a project. Let's make it happen. So it can be online platform, online a study platform. It can be e-commerce platform, let's call it, or marketplace, because people call it e-commerce. E-commerce is marketplace where people can buy, sell, and buy stuff. So he is just having one of the things I just want to clarify here. It's not like us is building that platform and then put products there for you, or say if I said e-commerce platform or marketplace, Ash is not the one saying, oh, I have this phone, I will sell it, or bring this dress, because some people confused about that. For instance, Amazon has the Amazon marketplace. Is it Jeff Bezos selling all those things? No. It's just like you have a story building and you are renting the rooms out based on the size you want. You said, I want this floor, this amount of floor. Just for example, 4-bedroom house. Yes, I have it. Whatever you want to do, as long as you keep to my terms and conditions, the rules and regulation of using my platform, you can sell whatever you want to sell. The only end parties, you are paying Amazon for using that platform, that marketplace, because that is an IT company. They have built it. So too with Ash. Ash will build, put it out there. You come and participate. Use it for whatever you want to use based on the rules and regulations that have been set in place for you to use it. That's it. And then you have your business. You can build a business in this company because the platform is for you. For instance, if they build human resource tool and you have a business, say you have the marketplace, you said, oh, I have my customers now, or I have a human resource team who are managing my business. What do I need to do? I need that tool. Maybe I'll just turn and say, Mr. Ash, I want to subscribe to this your tool. I want to pay monthly or yearly or whatever you want to. This software or tools and services, they are for companies. Majority of the tools that this company will be building, Ash and the teams will be building, is more of business use. Though you have some that will be for individual like you and I. We don't know, but majority will be for business. It's just like Microsoft building. Majority of what Microsoft is building is business. But is he not a billionaire or trillionaire? How many people will say, oh, I've used database made by Microsoft. I cannot use it because I don't need it. It's only for businesses. Will I ever use data center for what? Will I ever say the only thing I can buy from Microsoft if I'm using Windows application or my laptop is Windows, I need to buy antivirus or the Microsoft package. That is all to run it on my normal laptop. And behold, they still have enterprise version for companies as well. So you see how it works. These companies, they are IT, global IT company, building software solution. This is where Mr. Ash is the same and maybe above that with different market, looking at the market, building. So Ash will build and build and build, and then enhance the old one. Say, for instance, if, say, who knows? He said, all right, I'm coming with crowdfunding application. That's the first product. Let's call it that the first product, or let's call it online study application. We don't know. Now, the second year, or say the third year, or all of it, I said, oh, now this other product is coming out, different from the online study application. Online study application will be running, right? They will be enhancing, adding new features on that product, making it better, and it will be growing and growing, because you can't just say, all right, I'll build it, ends there. No, you have to be adding. So it will be growing, and then they are working on the next one come up, and they are building the same. And before you know, multiple products, hundreds and hundreds of products, different, depending on the market. So it's just like you are attacking every market based on the consumer demand, what they want, what the world wants. And that's how they'll be building and adding. So it is an unending cycle of development, of software development, adding and adding. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say a question? I don't know.
Yes, sure. And it's very, very exciting, because we can go on and on and on, but I think we can take one or few more points, because I think you reveal a lot. One of the things that is interesting about this whole thing, again, because we said the future business today it has to be online, it has to be automated and stuff. So we see that digital shift nowadays is inevitable, right? Because traditional businesses now, they're becoming obsolete, and the models are becoming, they're out of fashion now. you know. And like Colin says, every day the pandemic came and accelerated digital transformation across all industries. It goes back to what Collins has been saying. If you sell, even if you even weave baskets like my auntie down the village, and you don't have an online presence, then you are only doing it for yourself. You are on your own, because everybody else who needs those baskets, they are online. The same like the fabrics, you are manufacturing fabrics, clothes, shoes, or whatever, you have to be online. Like Colin would say, some of these shops out here, which used to be big shops out there, they have collapsed because they did not go digital when the time came, right?
Mhm.
So consumers expect that people should have to be online, to access the online space 24 hours, 7 days to around the clock, all right, 24/7, right? They want support, they want all of those things, they want business to be going on, and they have to want things instantly. So when you don't bring yourself here, what are you doing? And whoever is building anything now, not putting that in mind, is just wasting people's time. And Mr. Mufara is that person who is looking around. People are already doing things, but he's watching and seeing. There's a gap here, I want to feel it. There's a gap here, I want to feel it. There's a breach here, I want to put it, close it up, and stuff like that. That's what is making the difference. You don't even need a team, you don't need technical skills and everything, because Mr. Mufara is going to simplify it so well, so down to earth, that even his mother-in-law can use it, right? So he just levels the playing field for everybody and anybody. You just need to show some form of readiness. So Colin, when you talked earlier on about a marketplace, that there's a possibility of Ash creating a marketplace if he sees the need for one, then I'm beginning to think we already know what Amazon is doing. We know how busy Amazon is. The good news about OnPassive, to the best of my understanding, Collins, is that if Ash thinks that he wants to create a marketplace, he already has customers, not any kind of customers, but customers that have money. Imagine how that is going to be. I think that is the difference Ash is making here, that everybody really needs to see. So you stumble on this video, or you're joining us now or later on, you need to sit down and listen and ask us few questions, so that by the time you are ready with us to walk this journey together. Collins, I'll leave it with you.
Yeah, so cover like we've been looking at all of these things, and we know very well that 70 or 75% of those who will be looking at what Mr. Ash is building keenly, they are businesses. These are the people who are really looking and really wanting what Mr. Ash is building. Yes, 30% or 25% will be not for normal people, but that majority of people, they are the one who are looking, who are ready to spend their money, who are ready to pay for the services, the software, because honestly, software is not cheap. Most company, if you go to a company, you can see them using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10 different applications for them to be able to do their job. So what if there is a company that has everything in one place? Mr. Ash Mufara is coming up with that. But to come up with that, it needs a lot of thoughtful process, and that's exactly what he's doing. He doesn't just want to throw things out there for throwing sake. Because ask yourself, if Ash put it out there, I always make a statement comfort every time. If you cook your own food and you cannot eat it happily, don't expect your guests to eat it. It means the food is not even tasteful, in your own mouth. How do you expect your own guests to appreciate your food? If you cannot appreciate it, you must appreciate what you have cooked first, then others will appreciate it. That is exactly what Mr. Ash Mufara is doing. He wants to appreciate, look at his own works and said, wow, finally, this is my dream. This is what I wanted to achieve. And I know they will like it. You appreciate it without doubt, without conviction. You see your own work and say, you know what? This is it. I've given my all. That is exactly what Ash is doing. Ash wants to put his sweat and blood for what he wants to deliver, because he knows those people, those 75% of those who are looking for this software, they want what? They want High quality product for affordable price. Affordability is what they are looking for. Go to every industry, can be IT sector, it can be accounting sector, every sector, hospitality, hospital, everything, medical. If the managers or the directors, they are looking for software to bring, to implement or use for the company, the first thing they will ask, can it do what we want this software to do? Yes. What is the price? That's the two things they check. Is it of high quality? Yes. Can we do our job really okay? Yes. What is the price? If the price is too high, they will look for another software that can do it. They don't care if the software is rubbish, but as long as software can take them from A to B, even if they struggle, the price, because one of the things is they want to cut down cost. Mr. Ash Mufara want to give you that quality, that seamless product where the user interface is like on point and the price is affordable. Lot of feature for affordable price where no company will look at it and say, you know what, I'll turn my back. They will never turn their back, of course. That's what Ash want to do. So Ash want to get that loyal customer where when they come in, they will be glued to that product. That's what we call loyalty. Where you say, you know what, I'm glued to this product. Mr. Ash want to create that bond. That's why he is taking his time. He is building it from ground up, quietly and slowly. And one of the points I look at it, comfort, that really strikes me. I look at it and said, how will companies survive? For company to be relevant or to be competitive, one of the things they must do, they must build very strong infrastructure, digital infrastructure. They must have that one. Very strong digital infrastructure. Doesn't matter which industry you are in. Even if it's a software development company, your infrastructure must strong. If you want to go global and you want to be in that, that competitive world of market, doesn't matter. Ash is building something with very strong infrastructure. The software is solid. The infrastructure is solid. Secondly, you must think globally from day one if you want to survive. Ash started building it. Never look at its own small niche. He said, how do we build this so everyone anywhere can use it? Anyone, anywhere, doesn't matter where you are coming from, you can. So he has that global mindset in his head. First, I want to build a strong digital infrastructure. I want to go globally from day one. And then he think about, I will invest in automation tool and skills. That's why he said, I want that tools and skills to be able to automate this system where the system can do what it says it can do. It can work for you. You can click a button and it will do all your job without you struggling, without you using too much manual process. And that's where comfort, I'll leave it if you want to take it.
Exactly. I think we should be gradually rounding up. So if I comment a quick thing, then I'll just give you the chance to round it up for us. One of the things that is good about what Ash is doing, that he makes accessibility and affordability for all. Because to the best of my knowledge, what makes some businesses struggle and end up even failing without getting somewhere is because they cannot afford the software. It's quite expensive. The tools to enhance their businesses. When they are not within reach financially, or and so on, then your hands get tired at some point. You just let go. But then Ash makes it accessible and affordable for everybody. That is why small businesses have the potential to grow. And then everybody always wants a bit more. Even the biggest companies out there, they still need to enhance and make it a bit more professional than they find it now and stuff. Ash has everything for everybody. And so everybody is sorted, everybody is being taken care of. So it feels really comfortable, it's so satisfying knowing that people will just grow because you are impacting lives to generations just by something you're just doing, thinking that it's a joke. And I'm not sure he's taking it as a joke anyway, but people who don't understand, they think that it's a joke, right? So it's just like, and then they're all in one, like single sign-ons, all in one sweet thing. I should be one of the people to celebrate this because I easily get overwhelmed. If I have to come out of this software and go to the other one and bring material from there, add to this one and do this, before you know it, I get really confused and then I mess up the work and then mess up even the team. I'm capable of doing that. So I just want it on one place, because I make one mistake, it just peels around and then affect the rest of the stuff. And there you are, So Ash is just doing a good job, and we need to really celebrate this, Collins. So whatever you have to say now would be the last thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Comfort, thanks. Just the few things which I want to mention, and I will still go back to what I said. The company is built for everyone. Most importantly, for companies that are struggling, that are really struggling with tools and services, they want to really go digital, but the tools and services are really holding them back because of the cost of it. Ash is building it to support those businesses. Ash is building it also for medium size and large corporation, those who have money and they say, wow, I still need more. Ash is there for you. Everything is just there, and that is why he is taking his time. He doesn't want to rush things, come out, and then it blow up like forever. So he is taking his time to make sure when it comes out, the world would, the world will evaporate. We say, what is happening? Something is happening. When a new thing come out, what happened? People start to, even those who are not even part of the business, who were not even part of this journey, I said, what is happening? I've just heard that something have just come out. What is that thing? What is really that software? I really want to lay my hand on it. That is exactly what Ash is doing, and it's just matter of time. The world will know that there was someone somewhere who was working for, just working for them to put something that will change a lot of lives, will change the way business operate. So, Comfort, I'll leave it there. Thank you.
I know. While you leave it there, I think our sister Cynthia makes a powerful concluding statement here. She says, Ash is like a business or the business doctor. He injected his company with a heart. There is no other business like it. We will be one of a kind. I'm just happy because I am one of this we that my sister Cynthia is talking about. So, guys, we thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the continuous support. I think without you guys, we will not be coming back here every day, and we just appreciate you. Thank you, Collins, and see you guys really soon. I think by the grace of God, we might be showing up again with Vincent at about same time tomorrow, if nothing changes. So let's just keep an eye and keep going with this new series, a sneak peek into the new phase. And today was series number 2. The future of business is online, is global, and is automated. Good news, Mr. Mufare has got it all in one place for you and the rest of the world. Thank you guys, and see you soon. Bye.